Let's leave. Since April was a bit of a hard month, we are grateful that the calendar has been turned to May. In fact, I'll simply respond with this picture if you text me to ask how April went, which means it was awful. Let's hope that May is much better for those of you who are in this kind of predicament. As everyone knows, things aren't always fair in the crypto world, just like in real life. However, you can always rely on me to be the friend who gets you through any difficult time. April was a bit of a __ show if we're being totally honest. Jasmine Crockett is my name. I was a stripper once. I used to give my biggest tippers a booty shake. I'm currently in Congress. You are setting an example for how to interact with a transgender child. Of course. And as a black man, that makes me happy. What he said at the conclusion of that phrase is pretty unclear to me. He probably doesn't understand what he said either. However, we are all aware that what doesn't kill us will simply make us more resilient. The performance of Trump throughout the first 100 days is being discussed. Trump has the lowest 100-day approval rating since polling began, according to this week's polls. Indeed, according to a poll released today, your approval rating is 17%, which is worse than that of any other House leader. Are you worried that you might end up costing your party money? Polls appear and disappear. We are a unified party. I wish to have you impeached. I therefore wish to impeach you. Even if Jasmine Crockett and her pals are making every effort to create a stir, the reality still stands. No matter how hard you try to ignore the truth, it will still exist, as the great George Orwell once said. You cannot deny that he is undoubtedly trying to get what he wants, regardless of your feelings for him. Claps, my marble sack was damaged by that one. The 100 days of appreciation that things didn't turn out badly is the other thing we must recognize. Did anyone see the footage of the elephants at the San Diego Zoo during the earthquake a few weeks ago? And listen to Scott Bent here before his voice makes you want to choke yourself. Day by day, week by week, we are creating and carrying out the strategy. Furthermore, it doesn't all occur at once. The first 100 days laid the groundwork for the subsequent 100 days triumphs. And I swear to you, as we look over the first 100 days, I'm going to be more annoying and intrusive than ever before, and I'm going to make you all love it. Since there will soon be a massive crypto explosion, I believe that wonderful days are ahead. However, moving to this is a bit of a culture shock if you're used to 4 years of this length. All throughout the world, we were ridiculed. One of our presidents was unable to climb stairs, descend stairs, or cross a stage without falling. The president we had was egregiously inept. You guys didn't want to write it because you're fake news, even though you and everyone else knew it. ABC is among the worst, by the way. I must tell you the truth. We therefore had a lot to discuss, as usual. A new minerals agreement has been inked between the U.S. and Ukraine. The son of Robert Dyro is now his daughter. Bernie Sanders displays his just-acquired tattoo. Hakey Jeff and Cory Booker are collaborating on a new sequel. And if past performance is any indication, we might be in for a huge monthly candle. With the similar pattern, the $17 target is undoubtedly in play. He continues by saying that the measured move suggests a possible high of $55 if we break out of this macro channel. Additionally, he states that while he intends to sell gradually as the price increases, he has his sights set on the $27 threshold. And all I can say is that I'll be dancing my front ass off with my pants on backwards if this does occur. I hope that more realities continue to surface in May. We have had enough of arguing with these so-called experts. For the first time, the United States of America is resisting the awakened mind virus. One may contend that America is, in fact, the nation of opportunity. A 7-Eleven employee cannot remove the president from office in any other nation. Greetings from 7-Eleven. Do you want some cookies? A tasty Slurpee, perhaps? However, is anyone genuinely able to take this __ seriously? Back there, that mother isn't real. At least people are starting to realize that there are many better uses for our taxes than supporting initiatives like accountability and openness for the cotton business in the United States. It is acceptable to inform those with malicious intent. I don't have much faith in people. You don't have my trust. Take a look at yourself. You enter with a barren mind. You start bombarding me with phony questions after you're so excited to do the interview. Tell me, therefore, that a man with a tattoo on his hand is not the owner of the design. You're being dishonest, you know? And to everyone who is upset in the comments section, what's wrong there? Is that a crazy extreme leftist? He's only a kid. Okay, go about. Look at this, please. During my study, I discovered Nami Finance. Additionally, they actually contacted me to sponsor a video after I followed them on X. Nami is a comprehensive platform that provides easy access to early-stage investments, wealth management, borrowing, and staking. The wonderful thing about Nami is that their white paper is quite clear. Clear growth steps are outlined in the roadmap. The tokenomics appear well considered, and the staff has a wealth of knowledge and a solid track record in banking and cryptocurrency. Nami is a digital wealth management and growth platform. You can see that NamiFi.com is involved in tech solutions and strategic ventures connecting crypto and traditional finance. Their ecosystem includes loans, staking, and investments. However, at the moment, their token is the main focus. The Nami token has genuine ecosystem-wide usefulness, staking rewards, and borrowing benefits. The Nami platform is really easy to use. To exchange for Nami tokens, it's as easy as a one-click transfer once you fund your account and go to the pre-market tab. This altcoin bull cycle, in my opinion, hasn't even begun yet. The Nami token, in my opinion, has a high ceiling. It's something I'm closely monitoring. The fundamentals appear solid, and I believe this cycle may easily see a 10x or higher. It has genuine potential and a strong foundation. We'll have to wait and see. For additional information about Nami, see the websites below. Okay, let's look at some more of the most popular headlines. Is the administration specifically discussing tariffs with Beijing? Although we won't discuss who is speaking to whom, I believe that the Chinese tariffs will eventually become unsustainable for China. For $4 to $5 billion, Ripple offers to purchase Circle, the issuer of the USDC stablecoin. I could code chat to white men who were servicing their trucks while watching football. When your signature motion is jazz hands, I believe you may not be as knowledgeable about the white guy code as you believe. Michigan. Look at these farms, I commented as we were flying in here today. Alright, let's examine some potential price targets for Bitcoin. RSI shows that we have finally crossed back above the 20 mark. It's quite probable that Bitcoin will reach yet another all-time high if both lines can stay above the 20 mark for the upcoming weeks. Additionally, the RSI crosses back above the yellow line that represents the moving average. This is bullish as well. But we also want a full body candle to close above the top of this descending expanding wedge pattern and this blue line, which is the 21-day simple moving average. Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoin market will have a better chance of gaining ground if it can break these levels. I'll be keeping an eye on it and will notify you of any further developments. May is going to be a fantastic month, and I think we all deserve it. We must continue to draw attention to the issues. Just make sure you have the strength to deal with the responses. This irate feminist from a few years ago, does anyone remember? This is her current appearance. Regarding all this leftover woke __, these are the first 5 steps to get you started if you truly want to be a competent climate activist. It's time to part ways. Additionally, you might enjoy this video here if you have a few more minutes. In May, how high can XRP really rise?